King Kong, the forgotten guardian. Opening shot, wide shot of Skull Island cloaked in mist. Distant thunder echoes at the edge of every myth. There's a truth too large to believe. This is not a fairy tale. This is Kong. Clash at the water's edge. As Kong kneels to drink from the water, a massive crocodile lunges from beneath the surface. A brutal fight erupts in splashes and roars. Here, every moment is survival. From beneath still waters, danger waits, but Kong does not yield. In nature, even kings are tested. The Titan descends, Kong emerging from dense jungle, walking slowly down a slope toward a misty riverbank. With steps that shake the trees, he descends not to conquer, but to drink. Even titans thirst like any beast of the wild. The Titan in the mist slow pan up from forest floor to Kong's massive silhouette. Towering over the canopy, he walks alone, not as a predator, but as a protector of his forgotten world. Ruler of Skull Island, Kong standing atop a cliff as creatures below scatter. He doesn't wear a crown, but everything here answers to him. From river to ridge, Kong keeps the balance. Clash with the deep, Kong fighting skull crawlers in a rainstorm. When ancient threats rise from the earth, Kong is the shield. He bleeds, but he never bows. Signs of intelligence. Kong observing humans from afar, pausing with curiosity behind his eyes. Memory, calculation, perhaps even compassion. He knows we exist and chooses to watch. A symbol beyond myth fade between cave paintings and present-day Kong. He's not just a legend. He's a warning and a wonder. We see a monster. Nature sees a guardian. First contact, early explorers lock eyes with Kong near the shoreline. There was no roar, just silence and awe, balance and respect. Kong helping wildlife escape a forest fire. He doesn't just survive Skull Island. He sustains it, and it, in turn, follows him. Lost civilizations ruins with murals of Kong and ancient worshippers once. He was revered. Now, only the stones remember. Taken by man chains, helicopters, Kong in captivity. They took him from his land, caged what they couldn't understand. But steel is weak beside the will of the wild. The escape, Kong breaking free into a storm. Freedom comes with fury, and he storms back into legend. The modern lens drone footage tracking Kong from above. We study him now, quietly, carefully, not as conquerors, but as witnesses. Nature's last Titan, Kong walking across a ridge at sunset. So many Titans have fallen, but he remains. Alone, yet unbroken. Echoes of the future, Kong watching the horizon as a storm clears. He may not speak, but if he could, he'd ask only one thing. Let me be. Final message, Kong disappearing into the jungle. Kong is not a threat. He's a reminder that strength is quiet, and the wild deserves to stay wild. Echoes of the future, Kong watching the horizon as a storm clears. He may not speak, but if he could, he'd ask only one thing. Let me be. Final message, Kong disappearing into the jungle. Kong is not a threat. He's a reminder that strength is quiet, and the wild deserves to stay wild. Return of the Guardian, Kong looking over a valley of recovering wildlife from the shadows. He watches the land heal. As long as he stands, balance remains possible. Into the fog, Kong slowly vanishing into morning mist. Mountains behind, some guardians don't seek praise. They disappear, leaving only harmony behind. The legacy below ancient fossils beneath Skull Island, glowing softly before him. Others stood, but none bore the world like he does. Echoes in stone close-up of old carvings, showing Kong alongside man. Not enemy, not god, but protector, etched in time. Roar through generations, audio waveform over jungle. Kong's roar echoing his roar doesn't just shake trees. It shakes memory across generations. When night falls, Kong resting under moonlight. Surrounded by silence, even titans sleep. But when they do, the jungle dares not breathe. Footprints in ice, Kong walking through Arctic terrain. Sometimes legends walk far from home, but every step he leaves, the earth remembers. Memory of fire, Kong seen in reflection of lava flow. Symbolic memory in fire. He once fought. Now, he carries that memory quietly. Children of the wild, Kong playing gently with young forest animals to the young. He is not fear. He is strength without cruelty. Skies above Skull Island. Aerial sweep across clouds revealing Kong below above Skull Island. The clouds part. Below, the guardian watches. The whispering trees, wind-moving trees, as if whispering Kong's name, the jungle speaks. Not in words, but in reverence. Every breeze carries his legend. Before the storm sky darkens, creatures gather nervously, the island feels it. When something stirs, Kong rises, the final watch. Kong silhouetted on a cliff, watching the world below as stars appear. Legends don't end. They wait and watch, and Kong always watches. The hollow beneath deep cavern beneath Skull Island, ancient markings glowing faintly below the roots of the island. Secrets slumber. Kong guards more than land. He guards legacy. River of silence, Kong wading through a moonlit river without a sound. Not every journey roars. Some drift gently, like rivers through time. The wild remembers forest creatures following Kong at a distance. The wild remembers those who protect it. In every rustle and gaze, his presence is known. Under the red sky, Kong walking through a blood-red sunset over misty cliffs. When skies turn red, fear spreads. But even then, he walks forward, the unseen path. Faint footprints in the fog, vanishing into wilderness. Some paths are not meant to be followed, only honored as echoes fade into the wild.